Hi, welcome to Steam Saturday of Puppet Week. Today I'm going to show you how to make a bird marionette. In your kit from the library, you'll have gotten 5 pom-poms. 1 big, 2 medium, 2 small, a couple of feathers, 2 craft sticks, a little felt, some washers, some beads, and some fishing line. The first thing you want to do is cut 3 9-bead pieces of your beads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then for the other 2, you can just kind of eyeball it. Just make sure that they're about the same. There we go. Oh, one's a little bit shorter for me. Well, I'll just make the neck shorter. The next thing you want to do is glue together your 2 craft sticks. So in this project today, I'm going to be using hot glue. And if you have hot glue at home, that's great to use. But I've also included in your kit some glue dots, which you can use instead if you don't have hot glue at home or some other quick drying kind of glue. All right. So while that dries, we'll make the feet. So to make the feet, you want to glue the smaller pom-pom onto the medium pom-pom. There we go. Perfect. And then onto the bottom of the big pom-pom, we're going to glue the washers. And that does 2 things. 1, it makes them have a little weight to them. And 2, it'll make some tapping noise if you're on a hard surface. There we go. A little hot. As always. All right, the next thing you want to do is make your pom-pom's head. So we'll start by cutting a little piece of yellow felt and gluing it together to make, I think I'm going to make it into a triangle. Or I'm sorry, not a triangle, a diamond. All right. And then you can put a little dot of glue on the inside and kind of close it up, make the beak. And then glue that on the face. 2, 3. Okay. And then add 2 googly eyes. 1, 2. And then we can add the feather for the top of the head. And while we're doing feathers, we might as well put our feather on the back of the body. Okay, so now we have our head and our 2 feet. The next thing we're going to do is a little dot of glue on the top of that foot. There we go. You might want to hold this for a second so that it really sticks, because that's kind of a important part. And do the same here. And we'll do the neck of our bird. So since I had 2 sets of beads that were the same and one that was a little bit shorter, I'm using the 2 ones that are the same for the legs. So now we'll glue the legs to the bottom of the body. And we'll just go one side there. And we'll put one on the other side here. There we go. I'm just going to let that 1 or 2 minutes. You want to try and be careful not to touch hot glue, but if you do, you can keep a glass of water around that you can put your finger in, a cold glass of water, and that's kind of the best thing to do. And I recommend also using a low temperature glue gun. All right, and we'll put in our birds. Good. There we go. All right. So, we have our bird. So, you want to put your fishing line, thread it through a needle. Kind of hard to see since it's clear. Oh, maybe if I go this way. Oh, I'm through already. Okay, and we'll start with the top of the head. What I'll do first is I'll tie a knot around the top bead here. 1, 2, there we go. And then I will go through the head of our bird. Perfect. There we go. I'm just going to make that about that long. And you could make a notch in your let me tie it. You can make a notch in your craft stick to hold it still. But I'm just gonna give it a little bit of hot glue. Okay. I'll let that cool down for a minute. There we go. The next thing we're going to do is tie a big knot in our string in our fishing line. And we're going to go straight up the body. Oops, I'm going in the wrong way. Straight up the body of our bird. There we go. Perfect. This thread's a little messed up there. And this is going to go in the middle of our okay. I want to make sure that's the right. Okay. And the last part is to make some strings for the feet. I'm going to tie our cord around one foot. Perfect. And then tie that. A little bit longer. Okay, that seems about the right length. And do the other side. Okay. Okay. Right. Boop. And I'll just add a little bit of glue to make sure that that stays. Give that a minute to dry. Clear off. Okay. There we go. And you can go through and kind of cut off extra strings, but you can practice making your puppet walk and dip his head down and walk backwards and just kind of, you know, try out different methods, make a dance. All right. Thank you for joining us. Have a great week. Bye-bye.